Club 50 Sports, we are back. We are headed back to the National Football League, and the New York Giants, they've decided to go in a different direction. One Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones will no longer be the starting quarterback for the New York Football Giants. Instead, they have decided to go with Danny DeVito's grandson. He's not Danny DeVito's grandson, but they have gone with Tommy DeVito, who will be the starting quarterback for the New York Giants for the rest of the season. Manny, what do you think about this move? Um, doesn't matter. How do you feel about this? What's going on?
I saw this happen a long time ago. Um, Adam, Danny Dimes should be thanking Saquon Barkley for getting this brand new contract that he got a couple of years ago. He should be thanking him all the way to the bank. Be like, dude, I really appreciate what you did for me because if it wasn't for you, I would never gotten paid. You know, the Giants messed up, Adam, humongously. They messed up. First of all, by drafting this six overall pick. Um, he should never been drafted, Adam, this high. Never. He was never even that good in college. Dave Gettleman saw him in one practice. Dave Gettleman and at the Senior Bowl, and he said he had a good practice. I'm like, just because you have a good practice, dude, you're gonna draft a quarterback that high
He's
to
an
lead
idiot.
to lead your franchise? Are you kidding me? Really? No, dude. Let me tell you his record, Adam. After he signed his little massive deal, 3-13 and 16 starts, dude, is what you have to show for your brand new contract that Saquon Barkley got you. 3-13. That's fucking pathetic, dude. You should not even sniff the field no more. Not even sniff. You gotta go and play in the damn Canada freaking league, dude. You don't belong in the NFL. You suck, dude. You fucking suck. And that's why Dave Gettleman is unemployed for these types of decisions. Now, also, the Giants will be on the hook also for 23 million if he gets injured. Sort of like what happened with last year with Russell Wilson. But we all know what Russell Wilson is doing this year with the Steelers. We all know, and we're going to talk about it in the following segment. It's amazing, Adam. The Giants have to go back again to the drawing board. But you know what? They brought it upon themselves. Had I been the Giants and Dave Gettleman, what I would have done was I'm gonna franchise tag you, and I'm gonna give Saquon the extension. I want to see one more year because okay, you had a good run that year. Adam, they were winning. I think that year, most like in 2022, they won 6 games by one score. 6 games by one score. It's not like you were like manhandling people like the Lions just did to the Jaguars yesterday. Manhandling that, and then you play good against the Vikings. Well, any quarterback can have a great game in the playoffs, but can you keep it going? That's what people pay you. Are you consistent enough to be a top shelf quarterback? And you're not. And guess what? You'll be unemployed most likely next year, or most likely you'll probably be a backup in the NFL. What do you say, Adam?
Um, when it comes to Danny Dimes, we all understand that. Yes, you went through it all very elaborately. Six overall pick. Just doesn't look like he has the ability and the skill set to play in the National Football League. From an athletic standpoint, yes, the kid can run, um, but he doesn't really show very much of a football IQ. Um, the Giants, as you stated as well, they've got a $23 million injury clause, which is
Right.
also the reason why they've pulled him at this point. They want to do everything that they can to make sure that he doesn't get injured, so that they're not on the hook for the 23 million, so that he can pass the physical. So next year, because he has to pass a physical next March, for them to be off the hook for that. So it is kind of a team friendly contract that he has going on there. For whatever reason, I don't know. They have the 17th um, most space when it comes to cap space. The New York Giants do. Why they didn't sign Saquon Barkley? They had the money to do it. Technically, they had the money. They don't have a lot of money wrapped up in very many other places, but I also think that teams are just not willing to pay running backs at this point. Like here,
Correct.
Christian McCaffrey is the highest paid running back in the league. And he has an annual salary of like $16 million. So he got, I think he got like a 4-year, $64 million contract. So this is 16 million is like a quarter of what they're paying quarterbacks these days. A
Right.
quarter.
Right.
Imagine Christian McCaffrey makes $16 million and Dak Prescott makes 60. If that's not the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is. Because I'll tell you right now, I enjoy much more to watch Christian McCaffrey than I do as a Dallas Cowboys fan watching Dak Prescott. Going back to the topic of Daniel Jones, I think that we all saw this coming. Brian Daboll is a heck of a coach. I think he's a really
Yes.
good coach, but he does need a quarterback. I hope that he's able to stay around next year, and I hope that he's able to offer his input on who he would like to come in. Cam Ward being one of those options because they are in the sweepstakes for having the number 1 overall pick. So we'll see how it goes. Again, this is an ending that I think we all expected for Daniel Jones, and they probably shouldn't have spent the money on them, but they did. And we'll see how it goes. Daniel Jones will likely be a career backup player from here on out.
That's correct. Oh yes. Oh yes, guys. Like, let us know what you think. If you're a Giants fan, what do you think about this one? Should he ever get drafted that high? Let us know. Love with
Go
the
get
sports right back.
go get Cam Ward.